Hey guys, this is Lana,
This is Tyler.
and we're the Chapmans. We're the hosts of Secondhand Chapman podcast.
Welcome to the second episode.
Welcome.
Welcome to the second episode.
Okay, so for this episode, we're going to talk about basically how we met. So you guys will hear a little love story here and there, hopefully without any mushy parts.
Well, it'll be a couple.
No.
Because I'm, you know what I mean?
No, I don't know. Okay. Anyways.
That's like 9.5 years ago.
2010.
2010?
Yeah. I was 20.
Well, I was what? 27?
Yeah.
Like a boss.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm going to start this off. So basically 2010, the summer, I was in my third year of university, and one of my good friends, Annabelle, I'm sure you guys, whoever is listening in Wawa would know, or Guelph even, but so she had asked me, hey, like, why don't you come work with me for the summer? I was like, all right, that sounds great. I mean, I've never been that far up north ever. At first, when she's like, yeah, it's like near Wawa, I'm like, I have no idea. Are you talking about Petawawa? She's like, nope. So I was interested. I'm not really an outdoorsy person, but...
Definitely not. Far from it.
Well, I like glamping. I'm not a big fan of camping.
Yeah.
So I went up, but she got me a job there at Lake Superior Provincial Park at the Agua Bay Visitor Center, and yeah, it was really great. I spent this whole summer there, met some amazing people, and that's kind of how I met Tyler. So the exact time when I met him, it was like, I think a couple months into it. No,
it was probably near the start because I knew.
Oh yeah, never mind.
Because I knew of your friends. Like, I knew your friends because they come to that park every summer. So I knew some of your friends, and then, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so we went, me and a few other girls went to this private beach. I don't even remember what it's called, but it's a private beach close to Agua
Yeah, it's kind
Bay.
of in the middle of Wawa and Sault Ste. Marie.
Okay,
like somewhere in the middle.
The whole park is in between, so...
Yeah. It's like this private beach. It's like famous for some eagles like nest there or something like that, and there's like professional photographers that like take pictures of them. So it's in the middle of nowhere. You need like a key to get through the gate.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's a cabin there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was there, I got out of the car, and then all of a sudden I see this guy pretty much hiking up his swim shorts like to a thong. I was like, who the heck is this person?
I was just hanging out with my friends. I think it was a Sunday. But like I was hanging out with my friends, Adam and Blake, I believe. Yeah, so I'm like, it's a nice day. I'm going to hike up my shorts up into a thong, just like playing around. And I just see this car come up with like 5 girls. I'm like, I look ridiculous. I'm like, okay, that's awesome. I'm glad like girls just randomly appeared. And this is my side of the story. I see these girls this little girl coming out of the car. Not a little girl. You're like you're 20. This
so creepy.
This like cute little girl coming out of the car. And then I just see her point. I swear, like I saw you. No, you were pointing at me, and like I think you mouthed the words like, I choose that one.
Oh my god. That's definitely not what happened. I don't know what you're thinking.
That's what I saw in my, like I choose that one. I'm like,
no.
Yeah.
Definitely not thinking that.
I could see her like smiling eyes from like a half a mile away.
What the heck? We were like right in front of each other.
It felt like that far away.
Okay.
And I could, like, that's the first thing I noticed from you, like your eyes and smile, just like smiling, like pointing at me.
I was laughing at you.
No.
Yes.
Oh, all right. Well, I choose that one.
No.
That's what I saw.
You definitely dreamt that, so
Maybe.
That's cool. Anyways, so yeah, then what happened?
No, like we were just hanging out, and
you were like, you looked so scary because like I hadn't met you before, right? But you were like you were bald, and
shaved my head.
You had so many tattoos, and I'm like, this guy looks.
But, like,
and he had like aviator glasses. I remember.
Okay, my tattoos. I have a tattoo of a kitten
though. I didn't see them
and
up
some
close.
stars. Yeah, they're like the worst tattoos ever too. Like they're pretty bad tattoos. Have them covered up now, so that's good. Like the scary guy with a nose earring or whatever. What is a nose ring and a kitten tattoo? That's
okay. I didn't realize.
Maybe from afar. Like okay, I get it.
Okay.
Oops. All right.
So.
Didn't we walk along the beach too? Like we went, me and you, just for like a random walk.
That was another time.
Oh,
that was not that time.
But that's how we that planted the seed. I think.
Yeah, but I wasn't looking for anything at the point.
I was definitely not looking for anything.
Okay, 100%. Why are you like? You're like trying to one up me. I don't get it.
Yeah,
okay.
I'm one upping.
So yeah, I was like, okay, I have to do this summer. I have to go back for another year of school. So wasn't looking for anything serious.
Yeah.
But then,
didn't I like go camping, like just randomly at Agawa Bay though, like, and then like we just started hanging out a little bit more.
I think so.
Yeah, like, anyways, throughout the summer we were just like hanging out with each other, like slowly getting to know each other.
With a group of friends.
Because we have the same group of friends now. Mm-hmm. And I decided, I think my friends like, oh, come camping for a weekend at Agawa Bay. Wasn't it like a long weekend?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. So like, I came up camping. I pitched my tent in the back, and so we got to know each other a little bit more.
Yeah, I remember when you came to that camp and you didn't bring any change of clothes whatsoever. You literally had a garbage bag full of, what did you, just like tent stuff. That was it.
Yeah, I just brought
You didn't have like underwear, you didn't have a shirt or anything.
I brought tent stuff and my skateboard for some reason. I'm going camping.
For 3 days, and you had like a toothbrush and then the clothes that you were wearing.
Yeah, every time I go camping, I never bring anything. I don't know why. Like, I know I'm going for like a couple days, but I didn't bring anything. I just figured like I could just wash in Lake Superior and just like be fine.
I remember one of the mornings that we were supposed to go hiking at I don't remember what the trail was called, but
yeah, that like 5 kilometer hike or whatever.
It was like a 3.5 hour hike.
Yeah.
One way. We were supposed to do that, but then I decided to surprise. Well, I guess like say good morning.
Yeah, like wake me up.
Yeah, so I came from my cabin to your tent, and then.
I thought it was an animal because I hear like you like that laugh.
Okay.
Like I hear that.
Sound like an animal.
But I hear like kind of like movement and like a little laugh. I'm like, hey, it's not an animal, and all I hear is slowly zip, 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 zip. And then like you come diving in.
I don't know what I was thinking, but I literally like it looked like I was gonna dive into the deep end of a pool.
Yeah.
I had my arms like in a diving position, and I decided to just dive into the tent. No idea why. But then my hip literally felt like it broke.
It sounded like a big. That probably didn't sound like that at all. But like, I'm not very good at sound effects. But I heard like your hip crack.
Yeah, it was so weird. And then we obviously didn't go hiking.
Did you say like my hip?
I was like, ouch, my hip. Yeah.
I thought it was funny because like, my hip. My hip. Like, what is she doing? And then I think you were limping and like we were just hanging out.
Yeah,
for
it really
day.
hurt.
Yeah. That's like, that's what's that, like a couple weeks in to where we're like getting to know each other. Mm-hmm. And I think we were gonna walk to this place called like Blueberry Point. What is it? Rocky Point. Mm-hmm. And we're like, it's funny. We're just talking about like how we were saying like, oh, we don't want anything serious. I'm just here for fun and whatever. And then like we hung out on Rocky Point. Mm-hmm. I think I was like, you were like, I was holding on to you, right? Like I was sitting and like you were kind of in front of me. And I was like, kind of hugging you. I don't know. That's
cute.
That's cute. But you knew.
No.
I didn't want anything, but like, I'm like this girl. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it was a really nice summer. And then we decided to have our first date, which was
like
hilarious.
this kayak place, right? Like my mom drops. I'm like in my like late 20s. I'm like 27, and my mom drops us off at our first
Yeah, you
like
didn't have
date.
a car.
Yeah, but it's funny that like I'm in my 20s and you drop us off at like
On our first date.
first date.
We went. Yeah, we decided to rent some kayaks, and go on Lake Superior.
Yeah, we were gonna go to what's that beach? I always forget. Anyways, you kind of kayak like a couple kilometers out, and we were gonna hang out on this beach for a bit and like, you know, have the day. But we got to this like, I'm terrified from the start. There's no waves, but I'm still scared. And we're going.
It was calm. It was
Yeah,
so
it was
calm.
It was super calm. But I was still scared because it's Lake Superior. It's that lake freaks me out. But like we get to the beach and we're just hanging out, and I think for like an hour, and we look out.
It wasn't even that long. It was literally
Was
like
it?
20 minutes, and then all of a sudden we look out, and there are massive waves happening.
Yeah, like
over
5 to 8 feet waves.
Yeah, we're like, what just happened?
Yeah, I'm like, what's going on? Like maybe we should like maybe we should start going back before it gets too bad. Because like out there, I swear we saw like little white caps, right?
Yeah, we definitely did, and it was cold. It was cold.
Yeah, but we have wetsuits.
Yeah, luckily we had that. But yeah, so we were like, okay, I think I was definitely braver than you, and I was like, let's just try it. Let's just go back.
You're like
we have our life
Brave.
jackets.
Yeah, Lady Braveheart.
Yes. Obviously.
I don't know.
And so you're like, okay, well, let's just do this. So you're kayaking in front of me, I'm behind you, and I can just see, like you were even saying, you're like, I'm going to tip over. I just know it. I'm going to tip over. And I was just laughing because it's hilarious.
Well, yeah, so I'm shaky already. I'm probably 250 pounds in this little kayak, and I'm just picturing the whole time. Like when I was younger, I almost drowned in that lake. Like my dad had to come up and swim and save me. I think he gave me mouth to mouth. Like
Well,
I don't know why
I'm
I'm like maybe my dad will say like I didn't give him mouth to mouth, but in my mind he gave me mouth to mouth.
That's scary.
I don't know why I want the story to be like mouth to mouth. That's kind of weird, but like maybe that didn't happen.
You're so weird.
But like he came and saved me, so I was always terrified of Lake Superior. Yeah, it just kind of like little waves just kind of take you out.
It's a very it's a scary lake.
Scary lake,
It's surprising. Like it can change in a second.
Yeah, so I'm kayaking and I'm thinking about that. I'm like, geez, I almost drowned. This better not be number 2. Because like we're out there, there's no one there.
I'm a swimmer though. I'm like a
Yeah, but it doesn't matter if you're a swimmer.
No, but like I know how to deal with stuff.
No, not like 5-foot waves. Like we're out there probably like a half a kilometer to like shore. And I don't even see a house or anything. Like in between, like when it's scary. Yeah. I'm scared. Yeah. Anyways.
Well, the beach that we landed on had a house. But anyways.
Yeah, but like one house out of this whole area. You know.
So, okay, yeah. So you're freaking out. I'm laughing. And then all of a sudden, of course, because you jinxed yourself, you tip over.
Oh, I knew I was going to tip over at some point. The whole time I'm like trying to hold my core, and I'm going in no matter what.
I laughed so hard at you. I literally peed my pants. Like no joke, I did.
I hear like I'm terrified, and all I hear is this like it's our first date, and you're just like laughing. And I'm like, oh man.
Okay, but then I tried to. Okay, so I kayaked over to you, and I tried to get you in to the kayak, like as in I held it, so that you could like maneuver your way inside, and then
you're trying to do this, and I'm thinking like, how are you saving?
That's how you're supposed to do it.
I didn't know. Like, what are you doing? Like, how am I? I'm just picturing how do I get in this kayak and get the water out? Like, I don't even know how it works. I never go kayaking ever. You're trying to get me in, and obviously, like, you flip over.
Yeah, because you literally, like, you held on to me as you were trying to get in, and then, of course, I tip over. So I tip over, I'm out, and I'm like, okay, well, we have to swim back to the beach that we were on.
And I'm just picturing these waves taking us out in the middle of nowhere. But, like, anyways, we're swimming and like holding on to the kayaks.
Yeah, and then I'm swimming. Yeah, so I'm swimming ahead of you, and then all of a sudden I hear in the background, he's like, "I hope you still like me after this."
Well, I was terrified. I thought you were gonna like have like this is the worst time of your life or something.
It's an adventure. We remembered it to this day.
Yeah, like I think it took us like 30 minutes at least to swim back to shore.
Probably, yeah. So we get back. Luckily, there's
like,
someone in the house.
Yeah, there's like a random cabin in between, and the rest is like bush. That's all I see.
Mm-hmm.
And then like we go in and we phone like an emergency crew.
We phoned the place that rented the kayaks.
Yeah.
To us, not the emergency crew.
They own it. Yeah. Anyways, they had to come get us.
Yeah, they came and rescued us.
Yeah.
Because we're not going back out there.
No, I'm like, they're like, could you get on your kayaks and go back? I'm like, no.
Definitely not.
I don't even want to look at that water anymore. Just come get us. And they luckily the guy's like, yeah, I'm at this place. And so anyways, they came and got us. And then, that was our first date. Mm-hmm. Almost death.
Almost death.
Anytime we get into a canoe, it's like something goes on. Like, we went canoeing this summer, and I told her, like, don't bring your phone. It's going to fall into the water.
Well, because we went the first time, and it was fine.
Yeah, even that time, like, don't bring your phone.
Well, I didn't tell you.
Yeah, no. Like, I saw the pictures at the end.
You're
I'm
like,
like, why would you bring your phone? Like, it's so easy to fall in this water. In this water, you can't see the bottom. It's disgusting. It's in Guelph, like that random river, whatever it is.
Hermosa River, yeah.
Yeah, but, like, I'm like, don't bring your phone. And of course,
we were with T-Brew and
Cass. Yeah, we went canoeing, little couple adventure.
Yeah.
But so we're canoeing. All you hear is like plop, plop.
I'm in the back of the canoe, and then you're in the front. And it was so sad. My phone dropped in the stupid water.
Yeah, I heard plop, and then you're gonna jump out, and I'm just picturing like you're going into this disgusting water. And people definitely drink on the beach and on the like sides and throw their beers in. I thought you were gonna cut yourself, and there's snapping turtles in there. Like I'm just picturing this. You're trying to jump out. I'm like, babe.
Yeah, I wanted to save it.
Like
I could have saved it.
No, you couldn't have.
And you were freaking out because you didn't want to tip over. That's the main reason why.
No, I'm just trying to save your life and look out for you.
No, yeah, okay.
For sure.
Sure, whatever.
Like you're the weirdest. That's all.
You're definitely the weirdest person I've ever met.
I went for a walk the other day, and this couple's like, who's that weird lady with you? I'm like, oh, my wife?
What?
Yeah, like they're like, she's the weirdest.
No, who's this couple? We'll find them.
No, this like 2 weeks ago, I hear a knock at the door.
Stop.
I'm just saying.
Oh my gosh.
I hear a knock at the door. I look out and I just see this adult with a little girl, and they have like a little pamphlet in their hand. I'm like, oh. They're Jehovah Witness or whatever. I don't want them to come in because they will get. But anyways, I look at the pamphlet and there's a picture of you on it.
Stop.
No. Like I saw a picture, so I obviously let them in, and they're like, this girl in the neighborhood, like you got to watch out for her. She's super weird, and it's a pamphlet of you.
It's super weird.
No, but you're the weirdest. Anyways.
So nice. Look how this story turned out.
I don't even know what I'm thinking.
Almost 10 years later, here's where we are.
9.5.
Okay, I said almost. Anyways.
Oh. Close.
So.
A whole decade.
Yeah.
Ooh,
weird.
Crazy. But anyways, I hear a plop. She's trying to get into the water, into this like snapping turtle infested water. Like I'm holding on to the canoe to like get her not to jump out, and I see you like on your stomach, I think, and you're trying to like get out. I'm like, babe, just stay in. Like, why'd you bring your phone? And I think you were like getting mad because your phone and all these pictures and stuff.
Yeah, it was so sad.
Yeah, so like, yeah, we had to go get new phones.
Okay, but you missed the whole part where T-Brew was he's the bravest.
Yeah, he stripped down into his boxers. We went home first to get goggles and
yeah,
stuff.
so he could see under the murky water.
Yeah, so he went. There's no way I'm touching this water. I'm not going in there at all. Like can't see the bottom.
What if I was hurt? Would you not go in?
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, wow,
I don't know.
that's so nice of you.
Snapping turtles though.
Okay.
Maybe I'd like be in the canoe still, and I'd hold your hand all the way back to shore. Is that good?
Wow. The sacrifices
The
that
sacrifice.
you do. Wow.
No, I'd help you in, but make sure I'm dry still at the same time.
Okay, perfect. Good to know.
But yeah, T-Brew was like going through, and
He was like waiting water.
Yeah.
And there are people canoeing by. It was like such a busy day. Everyone wanted to canoe that day in Guelph. And it it looked like he was special.
Yeah. Like they're like, "Oh, are you swimming today?" You're like, "No, I'm just trying to find my phone." And he's like doing a two-step.
It looked like he was doing Tai Chi in the water.
Yeah, he's like trying to feel for it. Anyways, we couldn't find this phone.
No. Poor guy. He spent like half an hour trying to find it. People were like, "Hey, you're enjoying the swim? Trying to get across?" He's like, "No."
No, I'm just going for this phone. Yeah. But like, anyways, told you not to bring the phone.
Okay, well.
Cost us $600 or something.
Well, luckily that we had the iCloud, so everything was backed up, so it was fine.
Yeah, and also luckily our phones were up, but it's so we could get new phones. And like it still cost us. Why is it a $0 plan, $0 whatever, and then it's like $600 at the end?
Oh, there are always fees. Always.
Get these fees out of here. Get them out. Don't like them.
Me neither.
Yeah, but anyways.
But we're here. We've survived.
Yeah. Like So at the end of summer, it was super. Like we were already talking about marriage 2 weeks in of us dating.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it was like, oh, we're talking about marriage and like kids, and here we're 2 weeks in, and she has to go back at the end of the summer, and this like 9 to 12 hours away. So we decided to do a long distance relationship, and like so we would like Skype every day, and we'd play Scrabble and like talk every day, do everything we can to talk, right?
Yeah, every day.
Yeah, every day, girl.
Okay. The Scrabble was just an app, just so you.
Yeah,
guys
but like
know.
Was it an app or was it on the Skype?
Well, I mean, it was no. It wasn't on Skype. It was just a website that we went to.
Oh, but we'd
like,
Skype
play.
and then we'd play at the same time.
Mm-hmm. That was fun.
Oh yeah, that's cool. That's why I'm really good at Scrabble. I don't think I've ever lost against you.
Well, you always come up with these. You actually cheat at Scrabble. Like you look up words when people aren't looking, and that's why you get the high one, the high points.
Fake it to make it. You know what I mean?
Fake it till you make it.
Yeah.
Good motto.
But anyways, like randomly, like this is a secondhand proposal. This is what this is. So I think like a month away, right? Was it a month away?
So
It's like October.
End of September.
Yeah, end of September is October. But anyways.
No.
So I decided out of nowhere, I'm tearing up and we're Skyping.
And I was like, what is going on? What's wrong?
So I decided like out of nowhere, on Skype, this is the perfect time to propose. So
you did it, and I was like, and in my like deep down, I was like, no, you should have waited to like get down on one knee.
But like
that never happened.
A second-hand proposal. That's how you do it.
Of course. That's okay. It worked out. I said yes, so here we go.
Damn right. Damn right you say yes. You knew. Like, it goes back to that.
We talked about it.
Yeah, but we talked about it, but like, you weren't expecting it. And just like, when you know, you just like, boom, get it done. You know what I mean? Like, no ring or anything.
And my parents were like, what?
Did you tell them?
Well, yeah.
Well, obviously.
What do you mean?
Like, when it come Thanksgiving, when I came up, is that when we told them or you told them before?
No, I told them before. And they're like, well, what? So my mom, first of all, she'd never met you at that point. And my dad, he met you because he picked me up from Wawa and then drove me back.
He seemed to like me.
He really liked you, yeah.
But like your dad likes everyone. He's like our dog. You know, he sees a person, he loves them. Like Nyla, he's so excited all the time. You know what I mean? I never see him frown ever. Mm-hmm. Just I see his little chiclets and just smiling.
He's always smiling. He's a good guy. Mm-hmm.
But anyways, I meet him. He's fine. So I was like, It's scary. I'm like the bus trip down from Wawa to Guelph. In a bus, I think it's like a 16, 18-hour bus ride because you have to stop everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
So the whole time I'm thinking like, oh no, what am I gonna say? Like I'm terrified. Like who proposes like that anyways? But anyways, so I'm going down all 16, 18 hours. I'm thinking, oh man, like I'm just dying. I'm sweating.
Didn't you come up with Annabelle though?
Was it?
Yeah.
When was the bus ride then?
That's when I went up to visit you for Christmas.
I
had to endure a 16-hour bus ride.
Maybe I know that story, so I just kind of felt it. So.
Oh, maybe.
Okay, that trip wasn't okay. Now
yeah, it wasn't that bad. I had to do that one.
You had to do that one. That's at Christmas time.
Yeah.
Okay, that's not as bad then.
Okay, for me.
Yeah, for you. I could have swore I drove up. I'm thinking, oh my god, Can I do a side story here? Could I just?
Sure.
So I had to go to, like when I first moved to St. Catharines back in the day, I had to, like I was a witness to some crime, so I move up and they're like, you have to come up to Wawa, like to be a witness. So that's when that's what I'm thinking. The bus trip up. I took a bus trip up like 16 hours. I'm sitting in court all day, and I'm like, we don't actually need you. And then I went to see my friends for like 30 minutes, and like my parents, I barely got to see them. Took the next bus trip back to St. Catharines. So it was like a whole day and a half I was up straight. I didn't sleep or anything. But like and then I had to work the next day, and I was just like, maybe that's what I'm thinking of. Anyways.
Probably.
Yeah, I got to drive up from Annabelle. I remember that now, actually. Yeah, it's good that we're talking about it. It's a good refresher for me.
Yeah.
I'm very forgetful.
Oh, you're
sometimes.
good.
Yeah. But anyways, I was terrified, and like I meet your family, and like I don't know, it was good though. Like it was a good icebreaker. Mm-hmm. I could see them eyeing me down, like, who is this guy?
Like I'm like still 20 at this point.
You're just a little coral.
Yeah, and then they were like, yeah, this isn't real. My mom was like, nah, this isn't real. And then I don't know, it just grew on them, I guess.
Yeah, I guess that's what I do, you know. If anything, I just grow on people. Like even if you don't like me at the start, I'll just grow on you, you know. But I know they accept me in like from that point, I just decided to save money to like move to Guelph. Mm-hmm. Like I think that was the next step, and then I was selling everything I owned, like from then on, like selling like my guitar or like anything I had. I sold this guitar for way too much. I think this guitar was worth like $10. Somehow I got like $200 for it. I won't name the person who bought it for me, but like, sorry. A couple people will know. But anyways, I saved this money enough for like first and last month's rent. And then didn't you find me a job? Mm-hmm. You found me a job at a factory.
Yeah. But like, that's where you met Blair.
Yeah, Blair. Yeah, it's good though. Like I don't know. It just everything worked out. I had no money. Saved up money for first and last. What?
Like you even sold your cat, Mini Pony.
I didn't sell her. I had like this cat. Like we moved a lot. I had two cats, and this one cat. Every time I moved, she just like looked so sad. So I like had to give this cat up. Give this cat up, and it was so sad. I remember I was working and driving, like I had to drive like 2 hours away to this shelter, and like I gave the cat up, and I was just like working with this guy next to me, and I'm just like bawling my eyes out. He's just like looking at me like, what's wrong with this guy? And then anyways, gave up my cat, sell my guitar and all my stuff, and I just like move up with my guitar and a tea. Like,
yeah, found you a place.
Yeah, found me that place.
That's a place, eh?
It
was the cheapest one I could find.
The ceiling was like 5 foot tall. So like I walk in, I have to have my head down everywhere, and like the kitchen, everything's all in one room. It's just
bachelor pad.
The bachelor pad, the worst bachelor pad of life.
Remember when we saw like centipedes?
Oh,
just like running.
Hated it there.
Ooh, so gross.
But I moved with Mini Muska.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got to keep him. He was easily to move with, so I got to keep the other cat, and that was those centipedes. Ugh.
That was gross.
You take a shower and like the ceiling's even lower because you step up, so like you're already hunched back, and now you're like you're taking a shower, and you know what I mean. Sorry, I'm actually crouching down. And she's telling me to like get up and talk into the mic.
Yeah.
But I can't do actions. Like we got to do a video podcast.
Yeah, I think so.
But anyways, like taking a shower, you're just like hunched up in the little ball, and like I don't think I've washed my armpits in like years.
Ew.
Because I was like so crunched up, and like you can't get into your armpits because it's, I don't know, it's hard to reach in. Okay. I obviously
there's no excuse, but okay.
The place was disgusting.
Yeah. You keep hitting my chair.
Well,
can you please stop?
You got to take a picture of our seats and put it on our social media. She has this chair and like sitting like perfect. I have this step stool with like notches. Like these notches are riding in my butt. And like I'm a step stool. Why am I in a step stool?
We don't have another chair up here.
I always get the worst. Like
secondhand, obviously.
Yeah, go onto our Instagram. She'll put a picture of our little setup. Worst setup. I have the worst. Our chairs down. Like you have this chair that.
It's part of the couch. It's an L couch.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you have like a USB, a table on your left. Like it works electronically.
The chair, yeah.
And I have this little side part that I sit on, and I have like a. What was like a step stool?
You're still part of you still sit on the couch, but then there's well, you're the one who decided to have that step stool there, or like the footrest.
How else am I gonna put my feet up?
I don't know.
Well, we gotta switch sides one day. Like I just always see you're like laid back and watching TV, and I'm like on my side on the side thing, and then you're like sitting like a queen. I'm like,
that's what I am.
Yeah. Queen bee. Mm-hmm. But anyway, where are we in the story?
Wait, I just want to like remember when I had called you from the cabin. The first time I called you from the cabin. Okay, this is back at the park.
Yeah.
I called you from the cabin, and I was like,
yeah, like your voice has changed from like 20 till now because like
goodness.
She phoned and like.
Hi, is Tyler there?
Okay.
I'm like,
wow.
Hello? Can I speak? Like I thought it was like a telemarketer or something like that. I'm like, oh, can I speak to your mom? Like, is there an adult I can speak to?
No, this is Lana.
I didn't sound
That's how you sounded.
Young.
No, like you on a phone. Like I'm used to it now. Maybe.
Yeah.
Like,
hi, I'm Lana.
I'm like, oh my god, is that her voice on the phone?
That is not what I sounded like.
Yeah, like that's exactly.
I did sound like a little kid.
Yeah,
Maybe I still do a little bit now, but
not anymore. I think your voice changed.
Okay, well that's nice.
I should have recorded your voice so like we could like play back for people.
Hi, this is Lana. I just want to know if you want to get together soon.
You make me sound like I'm an old lady and also a little girl. I don't know how you made that work, but okay.
Well, that's how kind of you are. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Like old, but like young. And
shots fired.
No, these are good shots. Happy shots. Happy shots of wisdom.
Okay.
Know what I mean? Like you're like, you act like you're in your 40s. Like you go to bed at like 9 every night.
Yeah, I'm tired. I go to work early.
Yeah. I'm just saying like you act
That's
older,
normal
but like
adulthood.
Yeah. Well, I'll get there one day.
One day. We'll see.
You go to bed at 9. I go to bed
You're
at like 1.
in school for like ever.
School. I hate school. But love it.
I don't hate school.
I said I hate school, and she gave me a look where I was frightened. After this podcast, I'm running. That's all I know.
I'm just saying that like it's. I wish I was in school right now.
School's my most hated thing. Like you're smart. You're super smart. I'm not very school smart.
You are smart. You just I don't know.
I'm like, say that again.
You are smart.
Thank you. Boom. There it is. That's what I was trying to get out of it.
Okay, so now you have confidence now.
No. I'm like, no, yeah. But I've been going to school for like 6 years, it feels like. HVAC school. And then now I'm doing like business school, but I had to do upgrading for a year. And just summer school, both years. Like I've been in school forever. That's what happens.
You're almost close to retirement.
I am. I'm like 30. I thought I was 38. I've been telling people I was 38 for the last like year. Like since I turned 37, I was telling people I was 38. I don't know what, I lost a year or something. Or gained a year. I thought I was 38, but I'm 37.
Yeah.
And I'm turning 38. So I'm
There we
ready.
go.
I'm ready.
There we go.
People get scared of turning age, but I'm ready
You're
I'm ready to
older.
turn. Yeah. I'm
Cool.
ready. Is there anything else? Like, I feel like we proposed, moved down here, and then like bought a house, right?
Yeah.
Bought a house. I was like,
got married.
yeah, married and just
Got a
living
dog.
life. Got a dog,
Yeah.
but yeah, we're just living life now, and like everything's good. 9.5 years, almost 10,
Mm-hmm.
a decade.
Mm-hmm.
That's like 1/3 of your life.
Pretty much.
I knew you for 1/3 of your life.
That's weird. It feels like I've known you forever.
Yeah. Well, we haven't been married for that, but like we've been together. Married for how long?
7.5?
7.5. Is it 6.5?
No, 7.5.
Oh, I feel like 17.5.
Definitely-
In a good way.
It definitely feels a lot more.
Yeah.
For sure.
But that's good though.
Yeah.
Feels like you're part of me.
Mm-hmm.
You're like attached to me.
Pretty
to
much.
my tip.
But like
my
not
tip,
really,
my
because
hip.
I like my own space too. So.
Yeah. We'll see.
Okay.
Anyways, we really hope you like the episode, and we've been getting a lot of comments like how'd you guys meet and stuff like that. So
Yeah, so we decided to just
yeah, I'm sure there's a
this
lot
one.
more we'll bring up in later episodes, but yeah, this is it. And
that's it for this one.
yeah, that's it. I'm done.
Yeah.
But,
All right.
all right,
Thanks, guys. Tune in again next episode. Hopefully
episode.
within a week or so.
we have a good one. I've been writing in this book, and we have a couple good
Yeah,
ones
they're gonna be
coming out.
really good.
Yeah, but I hope you like this one. This is like, hope it wasn't too mushy. I don't think it was mushy at all.
No. I
But
think
like,
okay.
but like that proposal. Now you have a really good ring.
Yeah, now.
Yeah.
We got it like
Oh.
3 years ago.
Was it 3 years?
Yeah.
But like that ring, bling bling. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's how it works.
Alrighty, so
Anyways. All right.
We'll
Thanks
see you
again
guys-
for listening. See
yeah,
you
I'll
guys.
see you guys later.
Bye.
Bye.